and welcome back. We have had such an incredible term, and I can't believe that this is already our last week. Hey Andy, can you remember what we've been learning about?
Pizza, popcorn, pizzas, Pringles.
No. We've been learning about the miracles of Jesus that we find in the book of John, and about how he's the God of the impossible.
Oh yes, I remember that now.
Seriously, can you and Zeb never think of anything else except food?
Well, sometimes I think of games, board games, or something.
Okay. I have an idea. How about, because this is our last week, we play a game. So this spinner is going to pop up, and then whatever picture it lands on, we need to try and figure out if we can remember the story and the miracle that we learned about. Are you ready?
Yes, I love games.
Okay, Andy, let's spin it and see what we get.
Oh, I'm so excited. A clock?
Yes, remember, this was the miracle where Jesus went to a wedding and the wine ran out. Jesus told the servants to fill the jars with water. Jesus instantly turned the water into wine. And this miracle showed us that Jesus has power over time. Okay, guys, let's see what the next one is.
Oh, I'm so excited. What is it? It's the heart and the stethoscope. I remember this story. That's when we had two stories, actually. The one was about the man that had been lame for 38 years. But Jesus told him to pick up his mat and walk, and he was healed. He didn't even have to get into the pool. But when he told the Pharisees about it, they weren't happy. They were angry that Jesus was healing people on the Sabbath day. The other one was about the lady at the well, and Jesus knew everything that she had done because she was broken on the inside. But Jesus forgave her, and he healed her heart. And then, when she went and told everybody, the whole town believed in Jesus.
Wow, that's right. Yes, Andy. And these miracles show us that Jesus has power over sickness and brokenness on the inside, but also on the outside.
Okay, guys, let's see what the next one is and see if we can remember the miracle. A brain? I don't remember that one.
Andy, remember, the brain reminds us that Jesus knows everything. This is the miracle when a huge crowd had been following Jesus and they started to become hungry. So Jesus asked Philip how they would feed the crowd, but Jesus already knew. A young boy offered his lunch to Philip, and Jesus broke that lunch, and he was able to feed all of the people, and there were leftovers. This miracle reminds us that because Jesus knows everything, he has power over everything. Okay, here's the next one. Are you guys ready? Let's see what it is.
Oh, it's the stethoscope and glasses. I remember this story. This is the one of the man that was born blind. But Jesus spat in the ground and he made mud and he put it on the man's eyes. And then when the man washed his eyes, he was healed. And he believed that Jesus was God's son and he worshipped him.
That's right, Andy. And this miracle reminds us that Jesus has power over all sickness, and Jesus is our healer. Are you guys ready for the next one? Let's see if we can remember the miracle. Oh yes, that's the story of when Jesus raised Lazarus from the dead. Remember, Jesus actually waited for Lazarus to die. And then when he went to his tomb, he said, "Lazarus, come out." And he was raised back to life. Some people even got angry. But this miracle was Jesus showing us and reminding us that he has power even over death. Okay, let's see if we can remember the next one.
Oh, I wonder which one it's going to be. I remember this heart. That's when Jesus was praying in the Garden of Gethsemane and they came to arrest him. But then Peter chopped off the servant's ear. But Jesus had love and he healed his ear.
That's right, Andy. And this miracle shows us that Jesus has power over all the sin and mistakes we've made. And because of his incredible love for us, we can one day spend forever in heaven with him.
Oh, I wonder what this one's gonna be. Oh, it's that yellow thing.
That's a measuring tape. Remember, Andy, this was the miracle where the official's son was sick, and he wanted Jesus to come and heal his son. But when Jesus told him, "Go home, your son will be healed," he believed him. And even from far away, Jesus healed the official's son. And this miracle reminds us that Jesus has the power over distance. This is the last one. Let's see what it is.
A fish? But we didn't look for that image. That's because that's today's image. Today, we're going to learn about one more miracle that Jesus did. And we're going to read it straight from the Bible in the book of John, chapter 21. So what's happened up to here is Jesus has done all those other miracles. And he's died, and he's also been resurrected. And this is the third time that Jesus appears to his disciples after he's been raised back to life. So in verse 4 it says, "Early in the morning, Jesus stood on the shore, but the disciples did not realize that it was Jesus. He called out to them, 'Friends, haven't you any fish?' 'No,' they answered. He said, 'Throw your net on the right side of the boat, and you will find some.' When they did, they were unable to haul the net in because of the large number of fish. The disciple whom Jesus loved said to Peter, 'It is the Lord.' As soon as Simon Peter heard him say, 'It is the Lord,' he wrapped his outer garment around him and jumped into the water. The other disciples followed in the boat, towing the net full of fish, for they were not far from the shore, about 100 yards. When they landed, they saw a fire of burning coals, there with fish on it and some bread. Jesus said to them, 'Bring some of the fish you have caught.' Simon Peter climbed aboard and dragged the net ashore. It was full of fish, 153. But even with so many, the net was not torn. Jesus said to them, 'Come and have breakfast.' None of the disciples dared ask him, 'Who are you?' They knew it was the Lord." How beautiful is this miracle, guys? All the other miracles that Jesus did, it was so that people would be healed, or people would be set free, or people would be provided for. But in this miracle, it is so personal. It is a moment that Jesus spends with his disciples, just loving them and showing them how much he cares about them. Now, do you remember at the beginning of the term, we read at the end of John, the very last verse in John, it says in verse 25, Jesus did many other things as well, many other miracles. Even if every one of them were written down, I suppose not even the whole world would have enough room for all the books. And the reason Jesus did all these miracles is so that we would believe. When we find out about these miracles, we know that we can trust God. We know that he is the God of the impossible. And so I hope this term has encouraged you to believe in Jesus. And if you do, I hope that you go and you tell other people about the God of the impossible, about the miracles that Jesus did, so that hopefully they will believe as well. We'll see you guys next term. Bye!